It's just the situation, the location factors in synchronization. But it doesn't matter today, cause we're feeling.
Last week I heard clicking sounds from the nearby alley. Now the whole world's on lockdown. Wonder how the hell I missed it. Soldiers block my district. But there's a glossy back door in my parents' basement. I slip into it, avoiding the barren wasteland. Don't want.
Tonight, Patrick Dempsey stars in his most daring role yet.
So what do you do?
I sell photocopiers.
What do you really do?
One man.
Hello?
Hi, Dad.
Two lives.
We do the job. We don't ask questions.
And a mind he can't trust to keep them apart.
It's getting worse. I'm forgetting things. Confusing time.
Memory of a killer.
I'm afraid, but I can't afford to be afraid.
All new tonight on Fox.
It was love at first bite.
She was bubbly, effervescent, sparkling with energy and a hint of sass.
He was sizzling, savory, with the scent of cinnamon butter and a French accent to die for.
They met one morning at Scooter's Coffee and never looked back.
Together, they're the ultimate brunch romance. the berry spritz sparkling soda, and the French toasty sandwich.
Sip into your happy ending at Scooter's Coffee. Scoot on around.
Early birds always rise for summer vacation planning because early gets you closer to the action. So don't be late. Book your next vacation early on Vrbo and save over $530 on week-long stays. Average savings $550. Select homes only. Minimum 7-day stay required.
It's a chilly winter evening. You're settling in for movie night, and your Wi-Fi freezes. Time for a change. Get Cable Links. Learn more and place your order now at cablelinks.com or drop by your local Cable Links office.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to Minecraft Monday. It's your friend Nightblue, and we got kind of a grind. Let me turn off this music. This music, I don't know what it is. The other day I clicked on this one and it was great. The music was sounding good, but today it's just been like, what am I playing? It's a grind today. I don't want to say this is going to be an absolutely fun and blast today. We are going to be grinding. I've got to get some gravel for concrete for the next build. We need a lot of concrete, so I need a lot of gravel. I've been collecting some here and there, and I collected sand yesterday offline. But I figured I'd get on here and I'd stream, and if anybody wanted to just come on here and talk, then they could. They keep me company while I was doing this mess. Another thing that we've got to do is we've got to pick a place for the Brewing University. It is a very large build. It takes up a lot of area. I'll probably bring it up off camera and do just the base of it. That way it doesn't give away too much of the build. But I do need to see where I can put that. What area I need to start clearing out to accommodate for that build. The last thing I need to do is I need to find a fortress, another fortress, and the reason for that is, well, I mean we all struggle with blaze rods here on the server, and I don't think we've built a blaze rod farm at all. So I'd like to find another fortress so that way maybe Diggs and all of us can get together and we can build an actual blaze farm. That's my thought process. In the meantime, I can get a few blaze rods to go with the fireworks stand while I'm there, and pick up a few others, so that way if anybody needs any, we'll have some. But I do want to find another fortress, that way we can convert it into maybe a blaze farm for us. We'll set up hopefully we'll set up another portal. That will allow us to go back and forth to that area. Let's see here. And hopefully it's not too far away. Let's see here. Alright, let's get the game in here. What's up, guys? So right now we're basically, like I said, I'm grinding. I am grinding gravel at this point in time. Trying to get as much gravel as I can. I got a few shulkers here that I'm trying to fill up. I am wrecking a gravelly hills area. It's gonna look ugly, but it is what it is. I gotta have gravel. So and there's no better way to get gravel than to go to gravelly hills and just dig it up, right? So that's what we're working on now. So yeah, that's what's in the plans today. We're gonna do find a place for the Brewing University, go find another fortress. That's it. That's what's in the plans. Is that what's gonna happen exactly? Maybe not. It may change. But that is what's in the plans. We also have I gotta do some tidying up. I mean, doing these builds here recently, I've got a lot of shulkers laying around everywhere. I don't know where everything's at, so I need to do a lot of that tidying up, getting ready for the next build. I need to know exactly where everything is. We got XP out here. I had a troll come and get me right before I started the stream, so lots of gravel. The good thing about the gravelly hills, mountain areas, or whatever they're called, windswept areas, whatever they're called, you can find a lot of coal in these areas, which is good too if you need coal, which I kind of do. So, but you can usually find pretty large veins of coal in these areas. So if you're not familiar with that, on where you need to go to get coal, find you a gravelly hill area, you'll find lots of coal. Let's go put this in our shulkers. I think we've got a filled up 2 so far. No, now I've filled up 2. There we go. I am going to reserve 1, I guess, for grass and dirt, because I do have a spot for grass and dirt. So we'll do that. Maybe even keep the coal there. Excuse me, I'm still trying to wake up. Got my coffee here. Yummy. So I came out here. I actually made 2 new shovels to come out here and do this. But in the process, I was going. When I did this yesterday, I only had 1 shovel, right? And so I came out here. I made 2 shovels, and I was like, I'll repair this one. Well, I forgot to repair this one when I flew out here, and we're about 4,000 blocks away from the base right now. So, but I think there's a base nearby. I think. So I'm gonna try not to wreck the areas close to that base, because it's all about the view, not the base. It's all about the view. So I don't want to ruin the view for who I believe it's Draw's base. I could be wrong, but I think it's Draw's base, and I don't want to ruin her view of the land from her base. She doesn't get on here that much anymore. Actually, not a whole lot at all. But if she does decide to log on and play, I don't want to ruin it for her. So we're just going to try to stick to areas that are not in view of her base. I think it's her base. I think it's over that way. Go to bed. Dang it. That was a failed rocket. For those that are here, also, if you don't know, I do stream on YouTube. I'm currently live on YouTube, so if you've not watched, if you would rather watch me on YouTube, I am over there as well. Let's see here. My channel is that right there, I think. Oh, no. I don't know why I did that. Let's see if it just pulls everything up. Nope. Why is it doing that? Join Twitch today, have an account. I do have an account. Why is it doing that? That's weird. Like, I'm trying to type in the... Oh, I know why. Because I'm not logged in there. Hang on. Let me go to my actual Twitch. Creator dashboard. There we go. Dark, what's going on? Hey, I appreciate you cheering. 13 bits. Certainly appreciate that. Thank you. Man, it's been a while since I've seen you. How are you doing? I know we've talked a couple times, but let's see here. Dang it, Bobby. I was just getting ready to pop in. I've been doing dual streams, so I've been streaming at on YouTube as well as Twitch. So just was gonna pop that in the chat in case anybody. Oh, there it is. It popped it up anyways. I forgot I can type in YouTube. It's been a while. It has been a while. Oh, nice. You know, it's funny, I was just going through some of my clips yesterday, Dark, and some of the ones that I was going over, you were in. Which one was? There was one that I was like, man, that's awesome. It's been so long. Which one was it? I'm gonna have to look it up. But I was just kind of reviewing clips that have been taken of me for a while. Well, no, I don't have a clip of the portal death. I think you do. I don't think it was on there. I didn't see it. Hang on, let me look. Clips. Clips. Yeah, I don't have it. That was a good one though. That portal death one was really, really good. Was it clipped on your end? Was it clipped on, it might have been clipped on your channel. I don't know. But yeah, that would have been great to have a copy of that. Oh, I'm tearing up the area I'm based at. Let's see here. Do that. I need to not tear up this little area right here. How have you been? Work been busy? Just collecting this coal at the same time because I need some. Well, good. I mean, good, right? You liking it? Still, let me rephrase that. Are you liking it still? You liked it when you first started. I know things change, so. Mine is good. Still an assistant manager. I wish they'd hire other people who can help me instead of throwing it all on my lap. Yeah, I believe that. That just, I'll tell you what that means. That means that you do your job well. That's what that means. I know that feeling very, very well. I like. Let me put it this way. I like my job. I really actually enjoy my job. I just don't like who's over me. And I know you've been there before on that too. So I'm not going to say too much about it, but I currently do his job and don't get paid for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. That definitely makes sense too. But you could look at it that way. I still think it's because you do a good job and they rely on you for that. I'm trying to give you credit here, Dark. Take credit where I'm giving it. I might have a job offer. It's not been really announced. So we're not sure what's happening. We're not sure if it's going to happen. But we are looking into moving to Alabama. But we're not for sure if it's going to happen. I know there's a job opening in that area, kind of doing the same thing I'm doing, except I actually won't be a manager anymore. It's kind of sad. The position I'm looking at pays more than what I currently make, and it's less work. How's that work out, right? Yeah, we might be looking at moving to Alabama now. My wife's family's from Alabama. I mean, as a bunch of her family still lives in Alabama. So we will probably be looking at that. I know she's really excited about the thought process of moving back so she can be closer to her family. The other thing is, and for those that don't know, her son, before we got married, her son passed away, and he's buried in Georgia. So she'll be a lot closer to his grave, to where she can spend time grieving. She's still grieving. Obviously, she's a mother who lost her child. So this will allow her to get more time with that. So what have you and Wolfie been up to? Y'all still playing on the Minecraft server? Forgot what it was called. I have it. I just haven't been on it in a long time. I don't even know if it's changed. I noticed you haven't been streaming a whole lot lately. Or at least I don't get the notifications if you do. Which is weird. It's strange how that works. And I'm shocked you even get my notifications when I do go live. Because I don't get notifications on myself until after I finished my live stream. It's weird. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Having a hard time finding a good job, huh? One that's worthwhile, I should say. Oh, jeez. I don't understand why companies think that, you know, you can do training for a very short period of time and then expect you to do a job that you don't really know. I picked up a job a while back when we were kind of in between, and this has been a while, but it was a company that transports railroad workers, right? You pick them up from where the train stops and you take them to hotels, or, you know, there's different things that you have to do, right? While they were in transition, because they have to take so much time off. But this company basically would, you drove a company vehicle, but you basically would just go out to where they stopped, and you'd pick them up. You'd have to wait for them to show up, and then you'd pick them up, right? The GPS on there was absolutely, well, I say GPS. It really wasn't GPS. What it was your time. You had to log in, you had to log out. It was like a computerized system on the actual van, and all it did was tell you where they were being picked up. Now the problem with that is these locations where you're picking up don't have physical addresses. So if you were unfamiliar with the areas, you were in trouble. Well, when I got hired on, which it was easy to get hired on because they had like this group hiring thing, and I instantly got hired. That kind of worried me there for a second. There was like 20 people that were at this thing I went to, and we all got hired. It was really weird. And I know why it happened now, but it was weird when it was happening. Anyways, so I go out and we start our train. There's about 5 of us in this one van with one of the people who knows what they're doing. And he's explaining it, but that's it, right? So we go to a couple of stops, and he just kind of shows us around. Go to a couple of stops, and then at the end of the day, like we did, I think it was 4 or 5 hours of driving around. At the end of the day, he said, okay, we'll get you your logins and stuff, and you just need to basically let them know when you're available. It was kind of one of those deals. You didn't get paid unless you were picking up the railroad workers. In other words, you had to go sit. It was kind of like Lyft or Uber. You had to go sit and wait for them to show up. You'd get the notification that they needed to be picked up, but until they actually arrived, you didn't get paid. So it was kind of weird. Yeah, I lasted at that job for like 2 days, 3 days, because I told them, I was like, I didn't get enough training. You are gonna have to train me some more. And so I rode with them for like 2 or 3 more days, and then after that I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So I got paid for that, but then shortly after that, the place lost the contract. What's up, Brownie? How are you? So yeah, they lost the contract. A whole new transport company picked them up. But that's when I realized that's why they had they had that many people because they were probably short on drivers and weren't doing their job. What have you been up to, Brownie? They hadn't even taught him how to fry chicken. And isn't that their number one like thing there is chicken? What have you been up to? Chilling, nothing all that exciting. Don't lie. You know, I know. I did see you've been having some issues with some streaming. Have you gotten that squared away? I thought I saw you try to go live the other day, and you ended up not, and there was a problem with it or something. Your internet was giving you some issues. Ark obviously has been here on the server a couple times, and he told me he was over there on the Brownie server. On the bakery, and I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I hope he's not like making your world laggy. He's really good about that. Him and his massive storage systems. Oh, okay. I do like, and I don't know if you've noticed this, Brownie, have you noticed that they have integrated multi-streaming into OBS? I was using a program for a while there to do multi-streaming. But yeah, they've made it to where you can now live stream on YouTube and I think a few other things. I'm just signed up for YouTube. He's been looting my build? That's not very nice. I'm gonna have to get on to him now. I am going to get back on there. I got to do it in spurts. I have to do everything in spurts, right? So my plan is to get back on there. So I hope he hasn't looted it too badly. Is it the cave at spawn? Nice. Yes, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. It is definitely resource intensive. You are right about that. I'm just doing YouTube. I didn't know Kick was a thing on there, so that's cool. Obviously Twitch. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch with it. And I forgot about Facebook. Honestly, I really did. Oh, it wouldn't shock me. I get you kidding. It wouldn't have shocked me, though, if he actually was. That's funny. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, no, I will get back on the server. I gotta continue building on more. I was on there not too long ago. Well, I say not too long ago. It's probably been a while now. But I logged in not too long ago. Just to see what was going on. There wasn't anybody on though. I guess it's kind of hit and miss trying to get somebody on there. I need to actually finish up what I was doing and start on a base. Because I haven't even started on a base on that server. And I'm not sure what I would do. Good idea. Oh. A new portal. Uh-oh. Satisfactory. That's a fun game. You know what I just did? I just purchased Final Fantasy VII, the remake and rebirth for $49.99. They have it on sale right now. It's an anniversary. I think it actually ends today. The sale on it either ends today or ends tomorrow. But you can get the remake of Final Fantasy VII for $19.99 by itself, or you can get the one with rebirth as well for $49.99. So I'm excited about that. Final Fantasy VII was my go-to game when I was younger. Jeez. What have you been buying? I have to buy games throughout the year on my end. My CPA gets on to me every year. She's like, if you're going to have a streaming, if we're going to file expenses on streaming, then you have to be able to produce expenses for the streaming. I was like, okay. So that's my first purchase of the year is the Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, a bunch of stuff went on sale recently. It was crazy. I kind of went on a shopping spree too. Bought quite a few simulators. But yeah, you're right. A lot of stuff did go on sale. Yeah, that was my first purchase of the year. Is Final Fantasy VII, because I do expense write-offs every year for games. Ooh, look how close I came to almost breaking that. Durability 29. I wasn't even paying attention. Goodness gracious. Almost lost that shovel. Wasn't even paying attention. That one's full, so we've filled up 5 so far, or close to 5. Those 4. Put that in there. Let me move this out of the way so I don't use it. Because I've been kind of going back and forth between the two. So, back to what we were talking about, Dark. That new job, if I get it, which when I spoke to the accountant said he already spoke to the general manager and had mentioned to him, hey, you really need to find him a position there. I've already talked to the store manager. He's really nice. So there's a good chance this is going to happen. But the job itself is a 7:30 to 3:30 with weekends off, which will be really nice. I can't tell you, I don't think I've ever, and I'm being serious, I don't think I've ever had a job with weekends off. I've always had to work either, I've had to at least work one weekend day, anytime I've gotten a job. So that would be nice if I could secure that. And then the holidays. They get holidays left and right. Like right now I get about six different holidays. When I was talking to the store manager, they said you can pretty much double that because Interstate Batteries likes to get basically honors several different holidays that I didn't know about. Martin Luther King's one of them, and it's paid. So, but I'm moving from an individual, if I get the job, let me rephrase this. I want to get my hopes up, but if I get the job, I'm moving from a franchised, independently owned to a corporate store. And the whole point of that, I'm really hoping that I can get my foot in the door and get. The accountant said I have a better chance of getting my own store if I move into a corporate store. So that's what I'm trying to do. Did I miss anything over there? I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, it's a definite change. The kids we kind of mentioned it to the kids. They're not very happy. Well, let me rephrase that. So this is how it went. We were in the car. My wife was like, hey, when are we going to talk to the kids about it? And I said, well, we can talk to them now. And she's like, okay. So she's like, kids, we got something to tell you. And she spilled the beans, right? And instantly, like, my oldest was like, are you kidding me? Because she's established herself in junior high, and she's about to be in 8th grade, and she's got friends, and, that typical teenage deal going on there, right? So there's that. My youngest is upset because he just doesn't like change. He has high anxiety. He does not like change at all. And so even just going to a new grade causes massive panic. So it was one of those things where, yeah, the me attitude, right? With him, it just causes massive panic anytime there's some kind of change happening. So, we instantly had to try to start calming him down, right? We're like, because he's already busted out crying. He's upset. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here. Well, then of course we knew what was going to happen. He's like, but I'm going to miss Nanny. His grandma's here. And she spends a lot of time here at the house, hanging out, and he's grown attached to her. So there's that. While we're trying to calm him down, my middle child, my other son, he's 8. My youngest is 7, and my oldest is 13, or will be 13 this year. Anyways, he goes out of the blue, just over everybody. I'm okay with it because they have Krispy Kreme there. That's literally what came out of his mouth. I'm okay with it because they have Krispy Kreme there. I was like, are you kidding me, son? Like, everybody's panicking, but my middle son, he's like, yeah, Krispy Kreme. I'm good. I just thought it was hilarious. So yeah, my daughter's gotten a little better about it. Like, she's been asking questions here and there, and she's gotten a little bit better about it. She's like, we all make sure I get enough notice so I can get my friends' phone numbers. This day and age, parents don't allow kids to have phone numbers for some reason. I'm not sure what that is, especially if it's, I would think if it was a friend, it would be okay. But, yeah, they have to get them approved. So she's like, I need enough time to see if I can get their phone numbers. They have to ask their parents, and I'm like, you'll get enough notice. I promise. She's like, well, I just don't want you to, come to me and be like, all right, we're moving tomorrow. And I'm like, you're going to know way ahead of time when we're moving. Right. But guys, Krispy Kreme. That's literally, it was funny. It was hilarious. Me and my wife are trying not to crack up because we're still trying to console my youngest and help him understand that, it'll be okay type situation. And he's like, Krispy Kreme. We went to Alabama for her grandpa's funeral a while back, and that was one of the things we did was we went and picked up Krispy Kreme. And it's just like any other Krispy Kreme. You can watch them make it and stuff, and it was just a thing for him. Dark, do you do security or fire? I can't remember exactly what you do. Teenage drama queen, yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. Fire, security, life safety. Okay, so all of them. My middle son has become extremely interested in fire alarms here lately. As a matter of fact, for Christmas, I actually bought a fire alarm on Amazon, a pull station, and a siren, a strobe siren setup, and wired it to a plug so he could literally pull a fire alarm. And they've already done it once. They did it at a daycare, right? When we used to clean the daycare. I don't know if you remember that. Anyways, they did that once at the daycare and pulled the fire alarm there. So he went absolutely crazy when he found out he got a little. I mean, I put it on a board and everything. It's hanging on his wall. He's just got to pull it, turn the key, open it up, reset it. It was pretty neat, and he was super excited. He plays with it every day. I mean, he'll be in the kitchen and he'll go, I gotta go pull the fire alarm. And he'll run into his room and pull the fire alarm. I really had to muffle the speaker because that thing is extremely loud. But yeah, he's infatuated. I was just wondering because I thought it would be neat to kind of show him, like, I asked him if he wanted to be a fireman, and he said yes. Of course, that's everybody's dream. But I will tell you this. Well, I say everybody's dream. Everybody has a dream when they're a child, right? I will say this. If you ask me if you had asked me back in the day what I was going to be, I would not have told you I was going to be a manager for Interstate Batteries. So things change, obviously. So I thought it'd be neat to kind of, point him in the direction of like fireman techs or not fireman techs, but techs that work on fire alarm systems and things like that, kind of like what you do. Oh, hello, skeleton. Why are you in there? Who said you could be in there? That was really weird. Nobody asked for you. We're just going to leave that there. I don't want water all over the place. Right. Right. That's what I figured it was. Y'all do a lot of new setups. Do you have to go back and work on some of the already set up places and do repairs and things like that? Or is it all new setups? Oh, okay. New and renovations. I'm assuming that's what that means, renovations. Oh, complete system replacements. So basically, a system becomes outdated, you'll go in and completely redo the whole system. That's pretty cool. I like how you put that. So like this one job we're fixing to do is going to kind of suck. Thankfully, I'm not on it. I like how you do that. Something more updated, I'm assuming. I didn't know. I knew Honeywell did like thermostats and stuff. I didn't know they did fire alarm systems. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would suck. You ain't kidding. That's interesting. I had no clue. Makes sense though. I mean, it really does. So I guess they probably make the home fire alarms and all that stuff too, huh? I've never paid attention to it. I just cut that all the way through, didn't I? That's interesting. Oh, okay. I have to go sleep. It's about to be dark. Oh, nice. Any recent ones? universities. Nice. NBA hospitals. I imagine a lot of commercial in general. That's pretty cool though. Put that right there. I'm getting quite a bit of coal. As I was mentioning before, if you didn't know, and you need a lot of coal, these gravelly hill places are a great place to go for the coal. You get lots of gravel, but there is a lot of exposed coal, and it's at the right level to get coal. Alright, after I finish filling up this last shulker box, or this shulker box, this one I'm working on, we'll move on to the next project. I don't even remember where I was collecting. I think I've gone too far. I did. It's back over here. But we'll move on to the next project. Or at least get through this shovel. That's what I'll do. I'll wait till I get through this shovel and then we'll move on. New surgery training. Oh, nice. And make sure I don't break this shovel. Alright, after this we're going to find a place for our new brewing university. I will have to turn off the camera for a second, or the thing for a second, because I don't want anybody to see the building. We're going to... I'm basically going to bring it in with Lightmatica, and then I'll drop it down to the base of the university, and then we'll then I'll bring back the camera, so you'll get to see the base of it. Is basically what you'll get to see. Nice. Do y'all usually stay locally, or do you go all over? I'm assuming you go all over, wherever job needs y'all. Like, is there a certain range of y'all staying within? Like, do they make it to where you can go home every day? Oh, okay. Ooh, Savannah, Georgia. Here, that's a very nice place, Savannah, Georgia is. Oh, jeez. Moving right along. Let's see what we're at. We're at 102. I can get a little more gravel. Not a whole lot more, but I can get a little bit more. I don't want to wreck this shovel. $82. Oh, nice. That, you know, that's actually pretty nice when you get to do some kind of traveling with work, because at least you're getting to see things outside of your norm, right? Those that are usually stuck in the same area tend to become complacent and actually get bored with what they're doing, unless it's just something they absolutely love doing. Alright, time to call it quits. Spokane, is that how you say it? Spokane? Spokane or Spokane? Spokane, Washington? Spokane? I think we got 6 full. Yeah, 6 full plus 1. So not bad. We have these others, but I just don't have the shovel. This has got fortune on it, and everybody knows if you try to get gravel with fortune, all you get is flint. And I don't need flint. So there is a base nearby here. The base, I believe, is Draws. I'll have to see. I know there's a base nearby here. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I didn't think it's over this way somewhere. Yep. So this is Draws base. Pretty sure this is Draws base. Ducks. We'll use her portal to get back. Redstone rares. She's got a bunch of stuff in here. Look how pretty this is. The secret lair. We need to find the portal. Where's the portal to the secret lair? I need her portal. That's what I need. Is it up top? Draw, where's your portal? Oh my gosh. Whew. That made me nervous. I almost panicked. This is really neat. I didn't know she had all this down here. Well, did I? I don't remember seeing all this. Ooh, she got diamonds. Let's see if she got diamonds. Ooh, she got diamonds. Okay. Let's get out of here. I need to find the portal. That's what I'm looking for. Does this take me all the way back up to the top? That's a long trip. Nope, it just takes me down here to the bottom. I want to say her nether portal's somewhere in here. I don't know. I'm trying to find it, and I can't find it. Tree farm. Let's go up. Okay, cow farm. Why did that door not close? I've already been up there. Been this way. Draw, where is your portal? Ah, here we are. Ha! Dang it. I'm gonna have to take one of these. I'll put my head in place of it. Draw. I'll trade you my head for his head. How about that? Your smelter is behind you. That's funny. Draw to smelter down this tunnel. Woo! Yep. So she's the only one. Well, I say that. There's quite a few people in this tunnel. I think Mono's one of them. I think this is Mono's base right here. Yeah, that's Mono's base. I don't know if... I know the Guardian farm is over here. It's right here. But that's it on this tunnel. Okay. Back at our base, I need to go put these gravel things down, and then we'll go from there. Ooh, it's dark. Okay. Let me go sleep over here. Okay. So I've been collecting gravel and sand. If you were on my stream yesterday, you saw me finishing building this right here. The old concrete maker stopped working when we upgraded to 1.16.5. So I had to do that. I had to make a new one. Get this, that. And it works great. It works really, really great. It produces quite a bit. So it basically drops concrete down both sides, and then the TNT falls in the middle, and it blows it up. It's not perfect, but it does the job. Like, it really does the job. Okay, so I'm going to go off the camera for a second. I'm not. The whole screen's kind of go blank. The game is. I'm going to pull up the Lightmatica for this next build we're going to be doing, so I can see where we need to go, because we're going to need to clear out the area for it. So, and I think it's going to go right here, but I have to make sure first. So, give me just a moment. I'm going to drop down, and I'll be right back on this, okay? Okay. Bring up my thing here, and turn that off. I'm still going to be here, though. So, you don't have to worry about that part. I just need to bring up my Lightmatica. I don't want y'all to see what is happening. I'm going to unload that. Load schematics. Load schematic. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's already in layer mode. I need to get my stick out. Wherever it's at, I think I left it up here. Oh, off the building I went. Yep, that was interesting. Just in case I need a stick. Okay. I can't fly apparently. Okay, MG configuration. I need to lower this quite a bit. Oh, am I going up? I'm going up, aren't I? Okay, so we're going to drop this to about 50. Actually, let me do this. Oops, did not mean to do that. Alright, we're about to be back. Give me just a second. Trying to bring the layer back up is what I'm doing. Okay, so got it up. Let me see if I can. Yeah. Alright, so there is a bunch of sandstone that was captured with this. But I have an idea. Maybe I should bring this up a little bit more just so I can see. Yeah, there we go. So I can see the actual building outline of it. Alright, we're going to... I'm going to park myself real quick. I got to take a quick break. I mean, it's going to be very quick. I just got to do a bio break, and then I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. We're going to get somewhere safe. Because I'm very prone to sticking myself out there for creepers. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. And let me bring this up. And let me go ahead and just bring our thing up. Okay. We're back. Let's make sure it's not dark outside. Up here. Up through the base. Up through the base. Alright, we're going to be pulling this up. For those that didn't watch my stream 2 days ago, I think it was. I don't remember exactly what day it was. Anyways, we built this building. It's a firework building. I was just going to show it off real quick. Basically, you just come in here. You select your colors. You select what you want, right, out of the design. And then how powerful you want it, and then your paper, you hit the button, it comes right here. Unfortunately, we're not in 1.21. Eventually what will happen is this will get converted to automatically craft the fireworks for you once we catch up to things. Up in here at the top part, there's something special being put in. I'm not going to tell anybody what it is, but know that this activates it. And then there's a platform out here. It's for a special occasion. These lecterns will hold the history of fireworks. I am going to be working on that. And then this is obviously where we load it. I haven't labeled anything or done anything like that. I still got to work on that stuff. Okay, so as I sleep, I'm going to sleep. That's what's going to happen. You can see the base of this, so it kind of gives you an idea of how massive this thing is. As soon as this happens here, I'm going to do a quick fly around after I get more rockets, because I do not want to be in the middle of a fly around and run out of rockets like I did when I was looking for bees nests and my wings broke. But we'll do a top view like this. You'll see this is a very, very, very large build compared to my normal builds. Aside from the Taurus, this building is the largest that I'm going to be dealing with, right? So it is a very, very large build. Huge build. Massive build. Anyways. But I need to find a good spot for it, and I don't know if I want to turn it sideways and take it off that way. Kind of do. I don't know. So I do know that I need to bring this over some. Schematic placement. We're going to go, nope, wrong way. We're going to go this way with it some. What I'm trying not to do is all this that's going through this right now is going to have to be cleared out. That's the whole point of me doing this, is so I can see what needs to be cleared out. We're going to need to do some terraforming, just like we did on the fireworks stand station, our building. We're going to have to do some terraforming here too to level this out. So that's another thing. I'm thinking I kind of wanted to go that way, but then again I've got this river over here, which is kind of in the way. What if I turned it? Because the end pieces here, they're a bridge, and I was actually going to make a river run underneath it. So what if we placed it over here, right? Over here, going that way. We made this into a pool area, like a lake, and then the water kind of runs down back into the river. So schematic placement, configure. Let's rotate it. I'm gonna rotate it. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's way over there now. Okay. I don't know which way it is, so we're gonna have to bring it back up to see where it is. Sorry, did not mean to make that ugly face. And I hope it didn't go through the mic that I sneezed. I hope it didn't. Okay, so we're gonna bring it back this way. Because I need to see where this is. Okay, this is going to be the entrance right here in front of me. So I need to rotate again. Where'd it go? Okay, that's still wrong. So I need to rotate again. That's the problem with this. So I need to rotate it twice. 1, 2. Right? No. It needs to rotate back one more. Can I rotate it back? Yes. Okay, but that's... I need it to be facing that away, so... Schematic placements, let me configure, and let me rotate it one more. No? Okay, so that is it. That's how it needs to go, right there. Alright, so now we need to move it over. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. We gotta go this way with it. Oh no, I went up one. I need to go down one. Down one more. That'll work. Can I still see the placement there? I don't know. Find out. Oh man, you can see a lot of it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. One up. We're going this way with it. That big old mountain over there is probably going to have to move. Thinking right there. And we're going to have to bring it forward. We're going to have to bring it a lot forward. The only thing I have to be concerned about is that up there, the Taurus, because I have some pretty large domes in this one. I didn't even think about that. That could be an issue. That could be a major issue. We may have to bring it back this way some. We'll find out here in a second. Let me bring it up. It's got to come up more, because I cannot let it go down in that river for sure. Okay, so that's where it would have to go, right there. That kind of does not look good. Yeah, we're going to have to rotate this where the front's that way, and we're going to have to go back this way with it. The problem I have is this right here. Oh, it's not even a river. That's kind of like a puddle is what it is. Is this right here. This right here, this area right here, there's a massive dome right here, and it's quite a ways up. So I kind of have an issue with that, because I'm afraid it really, I'll show you a pedal. That, and it goes up underneath here, and it's pretty tall too. So, yeah, we're gonna have to turn it that way. So let's do this. Schematic placement, configure. I'm kind of disappointed in this. That thing you're working on is crazy. Oh, and Satisfactory. Where'd you post it, DB? Oh, it's way over there now. I need to just take it back to... I don't know what I just did that for. Load schematic placement. Let me just rotate this to where there's none. And then I need to configure it to come back over this way. Okay, and then we'll go this way with it. Go that way with it. Let's see how far over this is. This is just dirt right here, so I'm not too concerned about this part of it. This isn't hanging over a whole lot. Now the biggest thing is, are we encroaching on this building? No, we're not. Okay. So I'm thinking we back it up a little bit. Back it up. Nope, that's not backing it up. Let's back it up. The entrance right here. Nope, let's bring it forward. I'll figure this out here in a second. Let's bring it forward again. Nope, we need to go this way. That's alright. Alright, so we need to sleep. Oh, okay. I don't even know if my Discord is up. Let me see. Oh, you sent me one too. Holy cow. That's on Satisfactory? Oh yeah, it is. Yep. Holy cow. That's freaking amazing. Hello, llamas. We gonna party? Oh, did you get invited? I didn't get invited to the party. But have they figured out you're not a llama yet? Or y'all are just kinky like that, I guess. I don't know. I think we're gonna do this because we talked about turning this into like a small lake, right? So we'll bring this forward a little bit more. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. That's what I'm looking for. We'll bring this forward a little bit more, not much, because what I'm going to do is we will have, I keep thinking I can jump on that. So we're going to flood this area all right here. All right here. And I think we're going to flood this right here. And we're going to flood that guy right there. See if I can hit him from here. Bam! Look at them skills. Alright. but I think this is about where it's going to go. Let's kind of look and see what kind of stuff I'm going to have to do here. I am going to have to do some terraforming, but I'm also going to have to do some tearing down, because this is going to be in the way of the build. All of this right here. So that's our next project. I need to go heal up my shovels. We'll tear this down because it'll be in the way. Tear all this down because it'll be in the way. Yeah, we'll do the flooding over there. There's where the entrance is. There's 2 bridges, right? And the whole point of the bridges was because there was going to be water. So if I do the bridge right there, it may have to angle kind of over this way. I may do it 2 different ways. I may angle it this way and go that way to cover the water. Because remember, right over here is going to be our little bee farm, right in this area. It's going to be our bee farm. So we're going to need a road to come to it. And then we've got this one over here. This bridge right here will come out here, I guess. And then we'll have the water kind of flow this way. This isn't up under the thing, is it? I hope it's not. No, it's not. Okay. We'll have the water kind of flow this way. It'll go around the front of it, and it'll come up underneath this bridge, and it'll flow up underneath the bridge, and it'll kind of flow this way, and it'll go to what's going to become a river, because I'm going to turn that into a river. Alright, ambition, right? Let's see here. Let me get my stuff healed up. We got some digging to do and cleaning up to do. So let me go to the gold farm and heal up my trusty shovels. I'm gonna need all of them, because now I'm not getting gravel. It doesn't bother me at all whether I get gravel or not. I should probably eat. Whoa. Not gonna make it. Trying not to kill myself. Alright. Let me see if mobs are turned down. I think they are, actually. Yeah, they are. Okay. We will take on... Oh, we have a piglin missing from over there. Get that down here, get that down here. Let's do that. Let's get our shovels in place. We'll heal our wings at the same time. I just realized you did the 6-7. Really, DB? I just realized what you did when you did the bits. I happened to look over and it said, "Hey guys 6, hey guys 7, 6, 7." You know how many times I hear that from my kids? Apparently they're trying to end that whole thing though. My daughter is over it now. Like, you say it now and she cringes. You wanted to get my kids' attention real quick? All you had to do was say 6, 7. It's changing though. I think they're trying to end it. Oh, that shovel was healed, isn't it? Let me do this. Let me kick that one over. Let me get all my gears healed. I do have an axe that can be healed. Do that. There we go. And there we are. That's done. Pick up any remaining. Love the gold farm. The gold farm is so quick when it comes to XP. We have an Ender too, but it's quicker just to come here than going to the end. Alright, we're going to jump off. Fly back. And like I mentioned, one of the other things we're going to have to work on is finding a nether fortress and marking it so we could possibly get to it a lot easier. Making a pathway, whatever we got to do, so that way we can make a blaze farm. We don't have a blaze farm on here, and all of us have needed blaze powder or blaze rods at some point in time and did not have any, or was struggling on having some. So I'm gonna try to set that up to where we have one available. I'm not gonna build the farm today, but we are gonna have one available. All right, so I'm gonna leave this Litematica up. It's just gonna kind of guide me on where I need to dig and where I don't need to dig. And then of course where I need to build up and stuff like that. So we're going to shreep up here. And I'm also going to take these empty shulkers. We'll use them to keep stuff. We want to make sure that we keep some of this stuff. Right? Put the bed up here temporarily. I guess I could have flown back and forth. Yeah, let me do that. That way I don't have a bed in the way of where I'm at. We'll do that. Okay. Oh. So this Brewing University, I actually designed, for those that are here and wondering why I have this, I actually designed this on my creative world, and I make sure that everything's working before I bring it over, working in 1.16.5 before I bring it over here. And in the past, I would just, build it over there and then I'd build it over here. But I've messed up a couple times where something didn't get placed right, things like that, or it doesn't look the same. And so I've started using Litematica because it helps out quite a bit as far as bringing over your actual design. So we'll use the same thing on a lot of these new builds I'm doing. The honey farm, basically the honey farm is going to be a broken jar. That's my idea. It's going to be a broken jar over there where my cross hairs are, all the way over there against the mountain, with honey spilling out of it, going into the lake. kind of contaminating the lake with honey. It's basically what I think we're going to be looking at. Hello, Shreep. Get wrecked, Mountain. Getting some snow too. Nice. This build in total, I don't know if y'all saw it. This build in total has, oh, that's the tool. I don't need the tool. Has a total of no placements listed. What? Is it not there? Huh. I wonder why it says no placements listed. Is it not there? Create placement? Is that what I need to do? Will that mess it up? I don't know. Anyways, it's like 49,000 blocks. And about 20,000 of those blocks is concrete. That's why I have the concrete maker. The concrete maker is going to get a building around it too. It's not going to stay like that. It will get a nice little building around it. It'll be attached to the skeleton farm. And we're going to do some redstone on it to where it automatically sorts and loads the different types of concrete. So you can mix and match the concretes, but it'll be sorted and loaded in shulker boxes below. So that'll be nice. So Brownie, if you're still there, what are you currently working on your world? Oh, speaking of, I should have. Is it Brownie? Is it? I think it's. I can't remember what it is. Is it Brownie? Yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure, isn't that your channel still? Let's double check. Open link in new window. Oh, look at there. It sure is. I just want to make sure it was still working. And then Dark Bolts should be, dang it, I can't remember if it's just dark. Oh, wrong way. Wait. Yeah, wrong way. I think it's this one. Or is it just dark? I can't remember. Dang it. It's been so long since I've done it. That's gonna annoy me. I know I'm pretty sure I have yours set up too, Dark Bolt. Let me see here. That's gonna annoy me not knowing it. I'm going to look. I'm going to look because I've got to know. I'm gonna be very upset if I don't have it. Let's see here. Dashboard, activities, streaming tools, overlays, elements, galleries, chatbots, chat commands, custom commands. There you are. Oh, I know why. Okay. I got it. I knew it was there. I couldn't remember where it was. Or what it was. It's Dark Bolt YT. There we go. For those that are wanting to check out some really good streamers, there you go. We got Dark Bolt and Brownie Bits in chat. Check them out as well. Brownie Bits is working on his server, the bakery. They like to make cookies over there and candy and all kinds of good stuff. Dang, I filled that up real quick, didn't I? We may have to do like multiple trips to the base to empty out inventory. This is gonna fill up really quick, and I want to save this because I'm going to need it. I'm definitely gonna need it when we get ready to terraform. I gotta terraform the fireworks stand over there, and I have to terraform this once it's completed. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Need stone. Timu. Who knows, maybe we'll get enough like coal and things like that to where we can just heal our stuff without having to go in re-healing. I don't know, we'll see. Cha-cha-ching! That was all for up. Yeah, I think you're going to like this build. I enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed creating it on my creative world. I think you're going to like it. And it's going to be a great addition to this area. Obviously, you know, the whole theme of this is mad scientists. So what better thing to add into this area would be a university where you learn how to do things, right? This particular one's called Brewing University. So if you can't figure out what that what that entails, you'll just have to wait and see. Gotta go sweep. It's crazy. I was looking the other day. My daughter came up to me. She's like, "Dad, how long have you been playing Minecraft?" And I've been playing Minecraft for a while, but I haven't been streaming that long. Well, I say I haven't been streaming that long. I've been streaming for a while too. But as far as records are concerned of how long I've been playing Minecraft, aside from looking up when my account was created, which I probably could do, the first time I streamed was 8 years ago. And I tell you what, going back and looking at some of my videos from 8 years ago, yeah, I have come a long way. Not that much better, but I have come a long way compared to where I was. But I guess that's the nervous tick that everybody gets when they first start streaming. It's kind of like, not really knowing how to do it. nervousness, that kind of stuff. Let's put this down. Let's grab this out of here. Put that in there. Did I have one that I put stone in or no? No, I didn't. Okay. When I go to the base, I'll put this stuff in the appropriate spots. For now, they're just going to go where they go. But yeah, I think, let me see if I can look up my Minecraft and see when I purchased my Minecraft. See if it tells me. I don't know if it'll tell me. Apparently it doesn't like me looking it up right now. It's just spinning. There it goes. Just popped up. Let's see here. Account. Sign in. I will say it's amazing how far Minecraft has come since I first started playing it. I didn't think I would ever play Minecraft. The thought of placing blocks and stuff was not that appealing to me. I was a Black Ops, Call of Duty, kind of person. RPGs, things like that. Why is it not letting me sign in? That's weird. There it goes. Now it's signing in. I think it is. So to think that I would ever play Minecraft was yeah, I didn't think I would. But I've come a long way since. Okay, am I logged in? It's almost acting like it can't log me in for some reason. Oh yeah, it did. That's exactly what it did. Internal server error. What? Okay. Okay. What is all this security? Okay, I don't want to... Oh, man. What is all this mess? Okay. Apparently, Minecraft.net is being difficult right now. There it goes. It finally just logged in. Okay, so I actually have... account. Doesn't really say, does it? That's kind of weird. Personal info, password, and more. Let's see. I thought that's what I had done. Oh, it's giving me an internal server error. So apparently that's not working. Okay. While it's doing this thing, I was kind of wanting to see if what it was going to show me. Oh, it took me to my Microsoft account, which I don't think that's going to show me anything. No, all it shows me is that I have a realm with my kids. And that's it. So, I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while. We're getting there slowly but surely. So we go 2 down. We'll do 2 at a time. I get this way out here. I should probably get like a beacon over here. This would make it a lot faster, wouldn't it? What do y'all think? Yeah, ask Ark where he has a beacon, if he has one. I could probably make one real quick. I know where one is. I can go get it real quick. It's over there in the yeah, that place. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get a beacon real quick. In the witch farm. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go borrow one of the beacons in the witch farm. My beacon's right here. I don't want to move it. I only have one beacon right now. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab the grass. Let's put it in it here for now. Let's put the dirt in where the dirt goes for now. That one's full. Put the dirt right there. Let's see what else we have. Stone. Grass. Dirt. Oh, I didn't grab any dirt, did I? Dirt one's full anyway, so I gotta put it in here. Okay, there's dirt. I don't have a spot for these leaves, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Stone is gonna be right here, full, and just about full. We'll just do that right now. I don't think I have a spot for snow and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna have to put this somewhere temporarily just to get it out of my inventory. I do have a place for flowers, but we'll worry about that later. Okay. This more stone, dang it. Put one in there for sure. Put the other one in here. More snow, more poppies, and grass seeds. We'll put those in some random shulker over here. This is what I was talking about, cleanup. I really got to do some cleanup. I got shulkers everywhere right now. Okay, so that should give me 4 empty shulkers. It does. I'm going to go pick up a beacon from the witch farm, so I can make this digging a lot quicker. Get up through here. I could have gone the other way. Oh, see? I literally just clicked on sleeping and it said I couldn't. Now all of a sudden, I can. Alright, we're just going to fly over to the witch farm. Let me make sure I got enough rockets. I do not. We're going to grab a few. We'll fly over to the witch farm and pick up this beacon. And then we'll come back and we'll start digging out more. Should be right here. It's not far from me. Yeah, right here. And there's a beacon. There's several beacons. I'm going to tear this one down. back later. There's no beacon on this one. I'll just take one off the other ones. But I'm going to, rather than tearing down that one over there, I'll tear this one down and I'll take the beacon off of it. That one. And then we'll return it after I'm done tearing down. Alright, should have all those, yep. And I think it's 9. Yeah, it's 9. Okay. I'm gonna have to fly up there to grab that beacon, so hang on. Alright, and let's fly back. You see where the university is. Need to grab, I think it's iron. Isn't it iron you're supposed to use? Or something like that. We'll do that right there. Just grab one piece of iron. And I think we'll just set it right here. This should be close enough for me to get everything, I think. This is gonna be, so it's a 9x9, right? So we'll do a, I think this is gonna be close enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Yeah. Yeah. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Am I wrong? 4, 4. Nope, that's right. Come on. Work with me here, dang it. Right. I need to get shaders back on here too, by the way. I think shaders would look really good in the gameplay. Sometimes shaders are overpowering, especially the lighting. But we'll look at that another day. 9. And then 1 beacon on top. Put that in there. That will give me haste. Right. Is that haste 2? Haste 2? Yep. Pretty sure that was haste 2. Yep, haste 2. And it should just repeat itself over and over again. Now we should be able to come up here and just like plow through this stone. Yeah. Much better. By the way, I turned block volume down, so let me turn that up. That's why you can barely hear it. I'm also going to turn up hostile mobs, because I turned that down. Gotta love the haste 2 for sure, for sure. It's definitely making it a lot easier. Let's see, grab that. Satisfying, majorly satisfying, the sound of that. I think the stone are these type of blocks, stone and stuff. I think those are more satisfying than dirt, because the sound of it's just so much better. Nice. Okay, and we're getting there. Slowly but surely. We're taking everything out. Got some gravel. I love it. Love it. Grab this stuff and put it in a shulker. Because once again, we need this stuff. I know it doesn't sound like we do, but we do. Because we're gonna have to terraform, and I'm going to go through a lot of stuff terraforming. I've got to terraform the firework building over there, and then I also have to terraform this once we get this layered out. We're going to have to terraform it all. So I want to make sure that we have everything we need. Grass, whatever it may be. I have some, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to just utilize all of it and not have anything left, right? Love haste 2. Alright, let's go sleep. I think I need to grab a few things right here. Saw some drop down in here. Okay, we'll go sleep. What in the world? Alrighty, let's go to the next part. I need you to move. I need you to move, dog. Sorry. He wouldn't get out of my way. Okay. Go ahead. This. Once we get to the level base underneath this, basically we'll stop digging, right? Because there's no sense in terraforming more than what we actually have to terraform. It's dark down in there. Am I full? Oh, I am. I am full. Just do that. That. There's a chakra full. Let's get the next one out. Okay. Get wrecked, Mountain. Dang. If this is all I had to do in Black Ops, I'd be famous. I'd be famous. Look at me, just tearing this mountain up. This is my gun. Get this coal. Quite a bit, actually. Dang. Yeah, I thought this was a pass-through. I didn't think it was like some kind of cave that went deep. It's just a pass-through. We're almost there. I had to do a bottom layer of cobblestone, or a bottom layer of concrete. So I'll make sure I don't pay attention to my shovels. Because it's one thing to break a shovel without haste, but when you have haste, you can run through a shovel really fast. Yeah, you can destroy a shovel very, very quickly with haste. Not just haste, but haste 2. Do that. Put that in there. I didn't have any of that. Let me see if I had any snow. I do not have any snow. I do know that. I don't need seeds, so we're just going to toss those over the side. Do need some gravel. Do I have any gravel in here? I do not. Okay, so let's do that. Alright. When we get over here, we'll... Actually, you know what? Let's maneuver these down here. Since we're already at this level, we'll maneuver these right here. We really need to get that as well. I'll probably just fly over there and get that. Alright, well that works too. Wasn't planning on doing that, but okay. Temporarily lost my haste. Apparently this is too far out. I was like, man, I started moving very slow. That's That's hilarious. Dude, it's been a while since I've done this. I do need to go mining again. Right? Oh, I missed. I was trying to hit the bed. I'd like hitting the bed and then watching myself fly off of it, even though I'm still in the bed technically. We've probably got about 5 more layers on that we have to go down. That's what it looks like. You didn't want to fall, sheep? Come on. Don't be a weenie. We're on the water level here. I don't know if we just drop some dirt in the water. I say drop. You can't really drop dirt. Mike, I don't think I have any sponges. Easiest way would be just drop gravel in it, but I don't know if I... Oh wait, I have a ton of gravel. I'll just be getting it up and putting it back, so... I am full. Let me go back over here and put this in the shulker boxes. I can go in there. Let's see here. Let's do that. That fills that one up. Next we need to go there. There. Some of the shulkers I may have to leave behind. Goodness gracious. Filling this up really fast. And I'm probably gonna have to go heal my pick before too long too. I didn't realize how low my pick was. It's a pretty big vein of coal. There's some gravel right there I can use. Actually, quite a bit right here, so might be able to use all this right here to get rid of the water. Let me pick it up real quick. See how much of it I have. Because there's not a whole lot. Let's see here, gravel. Got a stack for sure. Get rid of this water real quick. Needed a little more coal, or gravel. There we go. Got rid of the water. That's what we needed to do. Alright, now let's go ahead and get rid of this. Right here. Rid of this right here. I got plenty of room. Oh, I don't know what I did there. That was weird. Wasn't trying to do that, but I accidentally did. All this is gotta go. It'll eventually fall. We need fast decay on here. Looks like I need to go about 1, 2, 3, 4 more layers down. Not bad. Make sure I got this one full first. All that stuff. Okay. Gonna have to make a trip here soon. I'm gonna pick these up. Put those up there because they're full. Take this and bring it down with me. We're gonna go 3, 4 down. Alright, so that's 3 down. Alright, and then we're gonna go 1 more down. Oh, I went a lot further down than what I planned on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now if I can take all this out, I'll put us on the top part of where we're at currently. We'll go down 1 more layer after that. Actually, I think we have to go down 2 more layers after this, and then we should be good. Oops. Sorry, Piggy. Didn't mean to hit ya. Or did I? No, I'm just kidding. Just joining me, we are prepping this place for our new build called Brewing University. The theme I have for my base is Mad Scientist. Been working on this for a while, if you're new here. It's called the server's Diggler's Place, and me and Diggler and Archangel have been on here for 8 years. We've had people come on and off of here. And I've been on and off here throughout those 8 years. Recently just started building again, so trying to build more and more stuff. Talking about clearing out some stuff. My goodness. See, all this in here's got to be filled in. All of this got to be filled in to level it out. Because this is a pretty big build. It's crazy. All of that. And I'll have to terraform it to make it look natural, because it's actually coming up against the side of this building. Oops. I looked up for 1 second and fell all the way down. Look at this. When I copied my Lightmatica, it had a bunny in the frame, so it copied it too. So I guess I need to bring a bunny in that one little spot. Oh. That's funny. Alright, let's go back to the pick. I'm gonna have to get some more. I'm gonna have to heal my pickaxe. I got a bunch of gravel too that I'm gonna have to pick up. I can get this gravel picked up so it's not in the way. Getting there on the pick. Still picking up stuff, yep. Need some food, that's for sure. How much do I have left on my pick? 496. I'm definitely going to have to empty the shulkers before I even... I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to empty the shulkers before I get my pick is down on durability. So if that's the case, what I'll do is I'll go repair it. This is what it feels like when we're doing the sand. It's just like crazy. Oh, we got more gravel. Yeah, we're full. Okay, so let me put this stuff in here, and then I will pick up what's left, and then we'll go empty these shulkers. We'll go repair our picks, repair our shovels. Shouldn't take long with the gold farm. And then we'll come back and continue more on this because we don't have too much more to bring this to the level we want it at. Oh, hello. Completely missed that. To bring this at the level we want it at. So once again, we'll have to do some terraforming and adjusting some things to make it work, right? But I think it's at a good level. It's not at the same height as this building, which is, I don't want it to be. I want it to be at a different level. And this will work out better for the water flow for the river. So let's go back to base, or back in the main part of the base. Go back in there. The storage area, I should say. Go up into the aquarium, through the aquarium, nice round view look there. All right, come down here into the storage area. Going to drop what grass I have right there. We're probably going to have to, because all this is shulker boxes full of stone. We're probably going to have to. See, that one's all stone. Pretty sure it's all stone. I should probably check that, because some of these got mixed with things. So let me make sure this is all stone. It's not. So we got dirt, grass. So let's go back up here. Let's put the grass in here. We're gonna have plenty of grass for what we need. For the terraforming, we'll have plenty of dirt by the time this is all said and done. We're going to go ahead and fill this up with stone and put it in there. We're going to lose the shulker, so we're going to need to gain another one somewhere else. Need to open this one up. This has got grass in it too. Okay, and then we're going to do that right there. I have gravel in this one. So gravel is right here. And then more stone we'll put back in here. Pull the dirt out. There's more gravel. Put that back in there. Okay. Put the dirt in here. That is all stone, it looks like. That is all stones. So that needs to go in here. We're going to have to shulker these so we make more room for stone. And then whatever we get over that amount, we're going to have to take to Dumire and drop it off in Dumire. More gravel. Where was gravel? Right here. And then this just needs more stone in it, right? And then that shulker's full. So I literally filled up several shulker boxes of stone, which was expected, right? Take that right there, and then we'll dump that in there. We'll take this, and I have officially filled up all my shulker boxes that I had made. So we're gonna need more shulker boxes somewhere. I think I have some empty ones somewhere. We'll have to find out. Or I can go ahead and make some of my concrete. Oh, I need to sleep. I can make some of my concrete. And that will empty up a lot of shulkers. Or not make it up, but it like mix it together. Where it's the powder, right? Let's go fix our stuff. Our shovel and our pickaxe. I'm pretty sure I have another pickaxe somewhere. Another netherite pickaxe. But I don't think it has the silk touch. I think it's just a fortune. If I remember right. Let's see here. That one's fortune. That's silk touch and that's silk touch. So I can use those two. And we wouldn't have to do this. But I'm going to go ahead and do it because we're here. We're already in the nether. Let's go ahead and go to the gold farm. And then we'll just have to remember that I have those other two pickaxes ready to go. Right? Alright, and up we go. And in we go. Probably a little... Oh, nope, I got all the XP this time. Let's do this. That guy. We'll hit that guy right there. Oh, missed him. Got him. I killed him though. Did not mean to kill him. Bye! That one got knocked off completely. That's crazy. Let's heal our stuff. Here comes the XP. The XP is a-flowing. Almost there. Alright, that one's healed, that one's healed. Kill this one real quick. What else do we need to heal? I think that's it. Drop down, get the remainder of our XP, and then we can head on back. Really? Probably walked away, dude. Some of that XP is getting trapped. See it? Okay, we're going to... Ah! Oh my gosh, was not expecting that. Did she give me a tear at least? Yes, she did. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. He spawned somewhere on this thing. Bastard. That mean guy. That mean guy spawned right there. Okay, let's go through. Head on back to the base. Ouch. This is my tunnel right here. At least he gave me a tier. Made it worth my while. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been like, yeah, no. I think I have... in my traveling box, which is down there, I believe, I have more shulkers. More shulkers shells, I think. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, I do. Right here. Make 32, at least, right? Put this in here for now. That. I don't know where those came from. I need wood. So, yeah, there's that. Crafting table. I don't know why I did that. Okay, let me just do that right there. Grab those chests. Do that right there, grab those chests. Do that right there, grab those chests. So I'm going to get 16 shulkers. I don't need 16 shulkers. We'll do what we need, I guess. I got 16 shulkers. Nice, okay. I had chests right there. I don't know why I made any. I guess we can take it with us. Yeah, and then let me go ahead and get the other pickaxes out of here as well. I have those. That way I don't have to worry about going and healing. These other pickaxes. I should be set up for a little bit now. And we should be able to take some more out of this pretty quickly. Okay. Let's do this. Since we know this is the actual layer we're working with, let's just plop some of this stuff down here. Give us... We don't want to be... we don't want to be... having to constantly come back because we have no room in our inventory. So we're going to do this real quick and just drop what we have. And then we'll go from there. By the way, all those shulkers up there you saw, they're for a project. That's basically this project that we're working on now. I'm just got to clear this area out for this project. We're gonna have to get that tree. before we cut all this out. Okay. That is not, oh, that's my fortune. Like, why am I not picking up grass? That's my fortune shovel. Okay, so our build actually doesn't come all the way back here, but once again, we're having to terraform this. So I need to bring this down to the same level so it does not look weird. That's basically what I'm doing. And then we'll terraform it. Oh, I'm out of the haste. Let me pick up haste again. Wherever it's at. There it is. About to get dark. Have to fix that. Okay, let's get. Oh, are we full? Yeah, we are. We gotta sleep anyways. Might as well put these by box now, since I got tons of shulkers again. Right? And we'll put this stuff in a box by itself. Actually, we'll put the wood with it too. So I don't think I'm gonna have any more trees coming down. Could be wrong about that, but I don't think I'm going to. Lots of coal. Alright, rather than sit here and fight all this gravel getting mixed in with everything, I'm gonna take out this gravel real quick. This is just gonna continue to fall down and make it interesting for me. So we'll take out this gravel up here real quick. Get rid of it so it's not in our way. That was the gravel we put down in the water a second ago. Earlier. I say a second ago. It was earlier. But not by much. We'll say that. So. Alright. Let's go back to getting this stone up. Hello. Okay. Well, there's a hole here in case anybody wants to know. I gotta get back out of here now. Dang it. That's just... It's not what I expected. Okay. I think I got it all. I'd have to look to see. I guess we'll find out if I fall again, right? Okay. Go back to the shovel. Gravel up. That works. And then we'll start on the next section. Let me go ahead and empty out what oh, that was gravel. That right there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Did I make a gravel box? I don't think I did. We'll just put it with the dirt, I guess. Might have dug a little too far there. We'll fix it though. It's gonna be under this build anyways, but we'll fix it. How you get past these leaves? There we go. Oh, I really started digging in that time, didn't I? Okay, we gotta put this back temporarily, just so I can walk around. I was digging into the layer I shouldn't have been. We're going to take this for sure. It is coal. Coal is always good to have. So we will drop this up here and we'll drop some stone back in its place. Okay. Very satisfying. Right, I'm going to be getting this somewhat done. Then we're going to have to call the stream an end. So we didn't get to do the Nether Fortress today. But whatever I don't finish on stream, I will probably finish off stream. And get it to the point where we can get to get started on this build next stream. Depending on what we end up doing. I don't know if I find another fortress for us to build a blaze farm, we may end up doing that on the next stream. I'm not sure. It'll just depend on the other guys and what's going on. So, but I do have to pick up my wife for lunch. And so I want to make sure that 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 happens for sure. This needs to go in here. I put the... Could have sworn I made one for the coal, did I not? Okay, well, we'll make one for the coal then. And I need something to eat. I need a drink. And then I may also end up streaming tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not going to for sure say I am. You'll just have to tune in and turn notifications on to find out if I stream or not. I might not. It just depends on what happens. Obviously. I mean, there's a reason why my actual channel theme, it has to do with chaos, because I do have kids and things happen, so never know what's gonna happen around here. Alrighty. I do like the fact that we got to this point, though. I mean, I was kind of worried that we weren't gonna be able to get to where we're at now, so that's a plus. That we managed to make it this far. That's full. That's not what I needed. Gravel's in here, so let's put gravel in there. And then I did start a new stone box. Okay, and then we need to come over here and sleep. Alright. I still have a little bit of time. I'm going to continue. But yeah, if I can, I'm going to, well, off camera, I'm going to find another fortress, get that set up to where we can get to it a lot easier, and let the guys know about it. That way we can focus on making a blaze farm. So, when I go to build this out, so this will be the last of the digging I do in this area, because when I go to terraform, I will make it to where this is a little bit higher up in this back area than this over here. So it kind of throws it a different direction. Okay. But I am going to have to go down one more, I believe. Let me see. Configuration. Let me drop it. Oh, drop it down one. Yeah. I'm definitely going to have to drop it down. At least one, maybe two more. I'm thinking two more for sure. Right. Because where the base goes, this is the bottom floor, the true bottom floor, right? So this is where the entrance and stuff is, right here in this area, and right over there in that area. That's where the entrance is. So we are going to need to make it to where we can go below this. I think we're at the right height of where we need to be. We need to go below this though, because I am going to be putting a base of we'll go one more layer down to this, Because I'm going to be putting a base of concrete down. I think that's what my plan is. But other than that, this should be it. This should be the last of the tearing this up. And then we'll tear that down. I do need to see where I need to stop on the back side of this, so let's let's bring this up. Configuration menu, let's bring it up. Bring it up, bring it down. Okay, so this is the back area right here. We'll just do this for now. That's as far as I need to take it. When it comes to digging out. Okay. Let's do MR and then we'll just start tearing this out. That beacon helped a lot. Like, we probably could have gotten it all done in this area for sure by the time I had to stop the stream. But I thought about it a little too late, so. But it's okay. I mean, all I'm doing is tearing stuff up to get ready for a build. That's the main thing. So. If I do stream tonight, once again, it just depends on if General Diggler's going to stream or what's going to happen. If not, I will probably be on here getting ready to start on the Brewing University. At least getting this terraformed and ready for the building, and getting possibly the bottom layer set up. We'll see. I'm gonna have to take this tree down too. It's okay. We can always plant more trees, right? Well, we're gonna need more gravel. Get rid of this water. It's gonna be next. Actually, we don't even need to get rid of that water. Because we're not going to be on that layer. We might want to fill it in, though. Or at least set it up to where it's... At least set it up to where it's not gonna mob spawn. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll end up building a basement on the university. There's not a basement currently for the university, so I might end up doing that. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe a sewage system might be bad. Might not be bad, right? Go ahead and dump this off into Shulker. There we go. Got several of these full now. Come up here. Let's see, we got dirt and gravel in this one. I got plenty of gravel, so that's good if I needed to do that. That one's full. This one's got coal in it. So let's do... I have 3 more shulkers in my inventory here. It's going to be wood. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Alright. Clearing out this layer. Very, very satisfying. This is a pretty big vein. Already got some of it. There we go. Like someone who's typing really fast. Gotta sleep. Come on. Oops, overshot that one. This little area is not going to impact us at all when it comes to the build. But how cool would that be if I built like a little a statue over here? I think I might do that. Well, it'll be an added touch to put like a statue right here next to the university. Kind of like on some universities that have statues and stuff. We'll put one right there. And then we have to name it. So, did I get more coal? I did get more coal. Did I get more? I started another stone one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. I know we had some gravel somewhere. No, I got grass. Didn't I do one for dirt? I think I did. Yeah, right here. Here's dirt, there's gravel. Okay. We need to go up here and clear this one out next. But that is a pretty cleared out area right there. Okay. This one we're just completely removing. We're not even going to leave any of it left. Just taking it completely out. It's a weird hanging thing. Like there's floating islands in the world or something. Get that. Come on, are you kidding me? You're really not going to let me get that one? There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh! Apparently that was a very thin layer right there, and I didn't know that. Let's fly back up there and get settled in to finish this off. Alright. I gotta be careful when doing this because I might just mine right underneath myself. Okay, there's that. Let me go this way. We'll just do this right here. Come on, get that. Okay, and then we'll come back over here and get that. We'll get that, that. Okay. Of course. Why wouldn't I? And one random block up there. And then this is done. There we go. Get all this mess picked up. So now basically what we need to do is we'll not right this second because I'm about to have to end the stream. What we'll do is we'll turn the render back on, right? Oh, we need to go down one more. I just realized this. We do need to go down one more because this is the bottom layer right here, and I need to do a base layer below that for sure. So I do need to go down one more. I guess I don't have to do a base layer. I can always fix that. But yeah, okay. So we're going to go with that. But what we do need to do is we need to start building up where the outlines are. So the outlines of the buildings, or the outline of the building, I should say. So come on, work, wings. Work with me here. So the way it's sitting right now, you can't really see the outline of it, but if I go up one, like that, you can. Now you can see the outline of the actual building. So everything that's in the path of that needs to go away. So we can just basically come down here. All this stuff right here needs to be taken out. So all these trees need to be taken out. Because we're going to be filling in this whole area. So I might as well cut them down now. Serious? There we go. Alright, so all those are good. Those are good and choppy. We'll have to cut these down too because of the terraforming part of it. It's going to make a huge difference. But all these trees need to come down. And then what I'll probably do, if I've got any, which I don't know if I do or not, I'll have to get the cobblestone out. It's a really tall one. Yeah, I got it. Okay. We'll have to get the cobblestone out, and we'll have to fill in with cobblestone. I don't want to fill in with the stone because the stone can be used for terraforming, since it is a natural block that gets seen. Cobblestone is not. Okay, so that takes care of all these trees in the vicinity. Let's take this out too. Let me take that one out, and I might as well take these ones out right here. We'll have to fill in this spot, this cave. Okay, we'll leave that the way it is for now. The building right here is clear. Right? Is there any wood that I missed? Yeah, right here. Okay, and then we need to do the same in these areas. Make sure there's no trees in the way. Not worried about flowers per se. We can get rid of that stuff later. Here's a tree that needs to go. Okay, and then I know we got rid of a lot of the trees in this area, which they're going to have to be cleared out because I still have to terraform out this way, right? It's going to have to be terraformed a little better than what it currently will be once I put the wall on the side of this. It's gonna look weird if I don't terraform out. Okay, so that's cleared out. Yeah, it'll look weird if I don't terraform out. This shouldn't be staying. I should be clearing off. And then I need to go sleep real quick. Those back there, they don't really need to be cleared off right there. So we'll be good that. Okay. So I think, aside from the trees trying to die here, we're pretty much ready for filling in and getting all this stuff filled in. So we need to get some cobblestone and things like that to fill that stuff in. Here's one of them. We don't have a ton of cobblestone. I'm gonna have to fix that. There's another one. Oh shoot. I did not think I was gonna have to drop something. Let me do that right there. And let me go put these in those chokers. Okay, so this can go in here. Like so. That can go in there. This can go in there. That can go in there. Coal can go in there. And then I have another stone box. Okay. The wood box, where'd it go? Right there. Okay. Alright, so I have the cobblestone in hand. Like I said, I don't have a lot. We may have to go get some once we start filling all this in. What I particularly would like to do is kind of fill in the outline first, so I know where the actual building is, and then I can always fill in after that, right? So we know the building comes all the way out to here for sure. So basically you would just go like this. And we would just do the outline of the building. Because all this and everything inside of here has to be filled in. Everything outside of here has to be terraformed to make it look like it's land that's been there and we just built on top of it, basically. See here, that is that block. We'll go in, out, right? Yep. In, out, I guess. I don't know. That look right? Guess so. In, out. And we're just gonna go across here. Okay, that's going to be that is literally going to be our outer layer, our outline of the building. Oops. And we're going to do the same thing here, but in reverse. So we're going to go boom, 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 boom. Is that it right there? Nope, one more. Right? Yep. And then we'll go. And we'll do the same thing right here. So we'll bring it down. Oh, I was supposed to turn back here. Oops. Right here it looks like. Yeah, right here. Did not mean to do that, but okay. That. We're gonna go out one there. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're just gonna go like this. There's 1. There's that. Then there's 2. Then there's 1. I think that's right over it, isn't it? Yeah. Then there's 1. Two, right? Yeah. 2, 1. Oh, I gotta terraform this right here. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, all this is in the way right here. All this right here is in the way. Completely forgot about this part, didn't I? So I'll definitely have to finish this off the stream because I completely forgot about this part. Obviously it has to go. You can't have it. Right? So thank you. Are they down here? Yeah, they're right here. Do this real quick. Put this up here. Right? And then we're gonna have to pick this up and take it over there. Put this, and which one it goes in, I think it's this one, yep. Okay, and then we're alright, make sure I get all my shulkers. Cannot leave a shulker behind. Anyways, so yeah, let's do that, and then I don't know if I really need to get rid of this right here. Doesn't really say, but I don't know if I do or not. We'll just do that right there, and it could be just because it's in the place of where the build is, right? So like this, for instance, is in the build. So let's do that. And so if I break this, you'll see that there's stuff there, right? It's getting dark. I better go sleep. And it's 11:52. Alright guys, I'm going to call it with this nighttime sleep here. We are clearing out the area for the new build. For the new build, Brewing University. It's going to go right here, as you can see. I am going to log for now. I've got to go get my wife for lunch. We got tax stuff to do. We're going to get all that stuff taken care of. I am also going to work on this offline, the rest of this, clearing this area out, filling in the area for the build. We may not do any terraforming right away. The next time we stream, it may be for the Blaze Farm with digs in them. I don't know what's going to happen in that realm. But I want to make sure that I'm ready for this build because this is a major undertaking. This is going to be more than just one stream. We will not be able to do this all in one stream because it is too big. of a build to do in one stream. So, just giving y'all a heads up on that for future reference when we get ready to do this build. It'll be a multi-part on this Brewing University. So, all right, guys. I definitely appreciate those that were able to pop in, say hi, chit-chat with me for a little bit. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'm excited about all this new things coming in, and I can't wait to show you what I've got coming. So, all right, everybody. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you later. Sleep.